Hey, beautiful reflections, beautiful gods to the earth, not an audio expression. So honestly, man, where I'm at right now, today, you know, I'm really been in a reflective space to realize that I can no longer tolerate um, lack of communication, especially as a Gemini who's ruled by Mercury, who masters communication, and a seven, which is one who loves uh, exchange, as a way of, receiving and sharing information. I love communication. Sometimes, you know, all I require is just communication, you know, and I realized that the system, the colonizer's matrix program, knows who is what, and their, that's how they set up their weapons. You feel me? Their 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 uh their techniques to attack and to basically uh fuck with specific people's operations. And I say that to say there's a there's a big issue I have with communication, the lack of communication with people, and I've been too chill and too passive and too nice about it because maybe sometimes I could be empathetic and understand where a person is coming from. But I can't allow that to have me suffering anymore, have me feeling the type of way. So I'm at a point now where, you know, it's time to address shit. I don't care if I sound like the bad guy or if I sound like I'm doing too much because who's going to do the best for me besides me? You know, uh, who's going to set up my life? Nobody. Nobody is meant to set my life up. I'm meant to set my life up. I'm meant to, you feel me, address what bothers me and see about the change or disconnect from the situation that is not trying to align with my request, that's not trying to align with my personality. You feel me? So all of this I'm saying to say, it's time to really speak on what's on your mind, even if you feel me, it may come off, you know, however it may come off. You feel me? Sometimes you do get too caught up into how you be perceived or how you want to address something being politically correct or being nice. And it's like, fuck all that, man. What you feel is what you feel. If it's been on your mind for some time, then that means you got to get it out. That means you got to get it out. And sometimes it's about just getting it out. You could clean it up after. You feel me? You could be like, dang, bro, I didn't mean to say it like that, but this is how I really feel. You can do all that shit after. Right now, you know, that's what it is, man. You really just gotta lock in on demanding the respect. Huh? Gotta lock in on the respect. You feel me? Lock in on demanding your respect. So maybe I said a lot to come to that. Feel me? Long story short, man, it's time to demand your respect. And as a Gemini, master communicator, that is what I demand. I demand communication. Feel me? I demand, you know, exchange of energy through dialogue. Feel me? And I'm not tolerating certain things no more. And if it's called to me to address some shit kind of aggressively or whatever the case, you know, more than likely I have my reason for how I feel. Now, as a true Gemini, I may have could have used better words, but hey, I'll clean that up after I get the truth out. Feel me? So that's that, man. It's just time to speak up for yourself, man, and stop letting shit slide. Feel me? So I hope that's the message that you could receive in this. If you heard this whole thing, it's literally time to demand your respect, however you feel, and let shit be known. Like, despite how it may make someone feel, if the truth is the truth and you standing on the truth, then feel me, you could, like I said, clean it up after, correct yourself and how you may have said something after. But yeah, man, fuck all that, man. It's time to really, feel me, demand your reality. Feel me, command your reality. And yeah, that's where I'm at. That is where I am at. So, you know, love y'all. And hopefully this inspires somebody to be like, yeah, he right. It's time for me to stop accepting shit that I no longer want to accept. So yeah, stay up, y'all.